everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. So I'm on location in New York City right now. I came up here today for the Team Pixel Google I/O watch party, and neat little thing, get together, got to meet some other cool YouTubers that I haven't got to see in a while, some other friends of mine. So that was fun. It was exciting, and I want to talk about the products because I put out yesterday morning a kind of this is a preview, this is what I expect at Google I/O. So I wanted to follow up and talk about it, and I was pretty much right on all the things except for the foldable. We didn't see anything about that, but there was some other curious stuff that showed up through people for a complete loop because, well, I don't think anyone saw an announcement with a sneak peek of the tablet that's coming out a year from now. So 2023 tech. Also, they gave us a sneak peek at Pixel 7, so it kind of makes me think they're trying to generate some buzz and get people to look forward to the future. I don't know if that's to take eyes and focus off of kind of what's been going on with the Pixel 6 for the last 6 months, but it seems like already they're looking towards the future. We've got this Pixel 6a. Of course, you're not going to be able to pre-order it until I believe around July the 21st. And it's going to be available in stores, I think, on July 28th, if I remember correctly. So we're looking at quite a ways away because if you look at the calendar, you realize it's May the 11th, or today it's May the 12th. Or if you're looking at this in the future, then who knows what day it is. But basically what we're looking at here is a late July launch. So basically what we're looking at here is a late July launch of the Pixel 6a, the Pixel Buds Pro, which I'm actually really excited about. I'm not really excited about the $200 price tag, but the whole active noise cancellation thing, the transparency mode, all that stuff. I was a big fan of the Pixel Buds. They had a lot of connectivity issues. The Pixel Buds Series A really fixed that and made a lot better product, but they kind of dumbed it down. This right here is kind of giving us a pro earbud for our Google products, and I love the fit, the comfort, the feel, all that jazz. And they're saying 11 hours of listening time normally and 7 hours of listening time with active noise cancellation. So that's really big. That's going to be something that's going to last you basically till the cows come home. You're not going to have to worry about charging that all the time. So looking forward to the Pixel Buds Pro simultaneous launch with the Pixel 6a. Now the concern I have here, the Pixel Watch. Now, there was a lot of rumor mill stuff going on, a lot of people speculating because you saw people up there on the stage and you're like, are they wearing a Pixel Watch? And pretty much confirmed it afterward. They did go ahead and show it off briefly. Didn't really give us a whole lot of spec information other than there is going to be a lot of extensive cooperation with the health and the fitness stuff and the integration with the Fitbit. So that we all saw the writing on the wall whenever Google acquired Fitbit in the first place. So this is not a big surprise. So the Pixel Watch is going to launch in tandem at the same time with the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro this fall. They gave us a sneak peek on the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro. That completely threw me for a loop. So I was actually kind of worried about that because as soon as I saw that, I'm like, man, if they're already telling people and showing off and getting people excited about the Pixel 7, who's going to want to buy the Pixel 6? And I'm going to make a dedicated video talking about this because I think that was a terrible idea. Unless they're just kind of abandoning that and moving forward. I think a lot of people kind of realize the limitations of the original hardware with the Tensor chip and the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro. They did confirm that there, I believe, is going to be sort of a new camera setup, and the way it's going to be with the Pixel 7 and 7 Pro, same like the 6, you get 2 cameras in the 7, 3 cameras in the Pro. It's a pretty decent looking setup. They didn't give us a whole lot of information on it, but they did provide us with information that it will be the Tensor Generation 2, so there is some excitement to get excited about there. So lots of cool stuff. The Pixel 6a it's basically a dumbed down, watered down version of the Pixel 6. $449. This is pretty much what I predicted and pretty much what everybody anticipated. I really wanted to see it at $399 just because the Pixel 6 is a better phone and it's been out for over about 7 months, almost 8 months by the time this new one comes out. You got to figure there's going to be some carrier deals, maybe a price drop. It's already $599. So if that drops to $549, $499, what's the point of buying a Pixel 6a, right? So Pixel 6a, same Tensor chip, 4400 milliamp battery, 6.1 inch AMOLED. So it does have an AMOLED, but it's 60 hertz. It's not an LCD. So hallelujah, thank goodness for that. 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabytes of storage, same Tensor chip, and yeah, IP67 and the same aluminum, recycled aluminum body. It's going to be a premium quality phone. It's going to be made basically to the same standards as the Pixel 6. So I don't have any problems there. I think this could definitely contend for being the best Pixel, the best A-series Pixel yet. But it looks like they added some extra color options there as well. I believe it's one extra color option. I saw the photos earlier. I'm trying to do all this I'm sitting in this hotel room, which I didn't pick the nicest hotel room in the world. I wasn't originally going to. Things happen with my plans. Originally, I was going to come up here the day before, leave the day after. Stuff happened with life and work and some other stuff back home. So I actually had canceled my plans and then decided, look, I RSVP'd. I need to get up there. I need to talk to these guys, cover some of this stuff, and bring back this information from Google I/O for you guys. So I bit the bullet and went ahead and came up here anyway. So got up here early this morning, got an hour's sleep last night, and I'm going back home early in the morning. So you'll be watching this while I'm in the air. Well, I'm on my way back home. So hopefully you enjoy this. Hopefully you appreciate it. Hopefully this gives you some value and some insight. Lots of cool things to talk about. Also, they did confirm the camera on the Pixel 6a will be the 12.2 megapixel that was previously in the Pixel 5, 5a, all that good stuff. Good camera. And they're not reinventing the wheel here. They're not grabbing another camera. They're using the one they used before, and it's going to be the most refined, polished, and best version yet of it. And I remember when I got the Pixel 5, 5a, I took some amazing photos with it, so I have no heartburn about that whatsoever. And yeah, 6.1 inch screen. We're talking 0.3 difference, which is about what you get with the Pixel 6 versus the Pro, and you can hardly tell any difference, especially because it's a flat screen and not a curved edge. So one thing I've kind of missed, and you probably saw my other video about the Pixel 4, I love that smaller form factor. I love how you can easily use it one-handed, very thin, much more compact, and not a gigantic phone. And now Pixel's lineup is all in the 6-inch category. So there's no 5.8, no 5.7, none of that slightly smaller, thinner form factor. So that might turn a few people off. And also still no facial recognition. We're looking at only the under-screen fingerprint sensor, the exact same one, to my knowledge, that's in the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro, which is, of course, much better than it was from the get-go, but still not the most perfect or ideal experience that you can get in a smartphone. So still some compromises, still some things that are but at $449, it's really competitive. I would recommend and buy this all day long over the Samsung Galaxy A53, which is what it's competing against. And if you're looking at iPhone SE versus Pixel 6a, most people are going to say the Pixel 6a wins. So, but again, I think that argument comes down to, do you want a Pixel or an iPhone? Not so much what you could technically get better, because some people just want an iPhone. And I do like the $429 iPhone SE 2022. So lots of exciting stuff there. Pixel Watch coming this fall with Pixel 7 and 7 Pro. Pixel Tablet coming 2023. Pixel Buds Pro coming out in end of July with the Pixel 6a. And it just kind of threw everyone for a loop because there was a lot of stuff we really didn't expect at that event. So looking forward to that. More Pixel Happy is coming. And I think it's cool that we're finally getting a much more built out, spec'd out, and all on the same unified Tensor chip platform. I think it's really going to help Google grow out that ecosystem and really make a good footprint where people can be happy and not be like, well, I've got this in Samsung, I've got this in Google, I've got this in... You can unify it all under one roof and get yourself a lot of good stuff and get a good experience across the board. So I'm excited about that. A lot of software features they talked about, a lot of information, a lot of implementations with Android 13. And we're looking at a new wallet setup that they're talking about releasing soon that's very similar to the iPhone. They're working on getting compliance and working with governments for driver's license, passport stuff, and all that cool stuff so you can use it. It's authorized and it's recognized so you can travel. And the idea is to use your digital wallet on your phone and not have to worry about carrying a real wallet. You could just show a QR code, show the digital version. Also working on things like improving Google Translate. I think they're adding 24 new languages to that, so that's big. Multi-language support inside of Android 13 for apps, so you could have like one app in one language, another app in another language, and so on and so forth. If you're multilingual, bilingual, you feel more comfortable talking and working in one language versus the other, that could be a huge benefit to some people. They did show off this prototype thing with some glasses that basically have the Google Translate built in, where you can have a conversation with someone, real-time interpretation, and it pops up in the language that the person is receiving it in and wants to hear it in on their glasses, like a hologram pickup. So that's really cool too. Lots of different stuff out there. Also talking about different virtual credit cards. So if you've got a credit card in your wallet, basically giving you a different number every time you make a transaction, so it protects your actual your card number and identity. So that's something that Apple already does with their Apple Card. Looking forward to seeing the implementation of that. And there's just a lot of different stuff. I'm going to have to go back and look at it, do some more research, and come back, because this is just so much, especially to talk off the top of my head, especially with 1 hour of sleep since yesterday morning. I'm very, very tired. So I'm sorry the lighting's not great. I'm sorry the setting's not great. Hopefully the sound is okay. and wanted to get in here and talk to you guys about this because new and exciting stuff. If you're a Team Pixel fan, if you are just a Pixel fan, you like Google products, then this is going to be exciting 12 to 18 months for us guys, because lots of stuff coming down the pipeline that should hopefully take the Pixel experience to the next level, and I'm here for it. So that's all I've got. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section. I will get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.